How's it going, everyone? It's your girl Rocket Gown. Welcome to another summoning session. We've got the 2024 spring banner here. Lots to dive into, so yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. Yeah, definitely interesting banner in the fact that there's a lot of variety this time, which I enjoy. I prefer when it has like more variety. It's just more fun that way. That's just the vibe that I like. You know, sometimes when it's just one game, it's a little more lame. So I like this a lot. I like how we got some more engaged units. It feels like for a while they were just like, you know, engage doesn't exist. There's no war in Bossing Say kind of deal. But yeah, we're finally getting some engage units, so that's pretty awesome. Really excited, and hopefully I could get a copy of every unit here because I'm a collector and I need to have everyone. So yeah, if you're curious, here are what the rates look like. Yeah, there's no colorless, so obviously I keep getting colorlesses when I'm summoning, so that's fantastic. Yeah, Mirabilis and Sylvain are sharing blue, so that's why that rate is so high. In actuality, Sylvain's rate is not very high at all. It's actually really low, but Mirabilis is pretty decent, so hopefully I could get her relatively soon. The only problem is, with color sharing, I'm still going to need to summon on blue to try to get a Sylvain, so we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it should be easy to get a Fram, and ooh, nice, we got a Merida. Dude, I remember when this unit was like the best unit in the game for a little while, and now she's very not good anymore, I guess, but she's still pretty cool. What's her fodder? Oh, Close Call 3, actually pretty solid. That would be great fodder. Alright, nice, really happy about that. Great way to start off this summoning session. So yeah, I get the feeling a lot of people aren't going to be summoning on this banner just because we've got, oh my god, more 5 stars, more fantastic fodder. We got Igren. That's actually really awesome. Special Spiral 3 fodder is amazing. Actually, Igren's just a really good fodder machine here. Look at that. Yeah, really happy about that. Very awesome. Very nice. What was I saying again? Well, I don't remember. Well, in any case, yeah, hopefully I can get everyone real soon because I want to save up some orbs, because we have the Hero Rises banner coming up soon. Oh my god, we got Brave Selith. Hell yeah. I know he's fallen off a little bit, but he's still pretty good. Give him like a miracle build. Ooh, plus speed, let's go. I think mine is plus speed as well, but I mean, that's just a good omen. Having good IVs is a good omen. Wow, that is 3 5 stars in one circle. And none of them are focusing. Oh, okay, 2 of them are from the 4-star special, so that barely even counts, but it still counts, god damn it. Okay, so pretty cool, pretty great way to start out the summoning session, not gonna lie. But yeah, I get the feeling a lot of people are skipping out on this banner just because of Hero Rises. Gonna be this month later, and it is a green dream, so that's gonna be really good. I think later on this month I'm gonna make a video explaining the math behind summoning, because I feel like a lot of people don't really understand the intricacies of it. Like, they don't understand the rates that I put out. It really is pretty simple math. And I also kind of want to explain why color sharing is and isn't a good thing. Just kind of go over some of this stuff, you know, really exercise my statistics degree, you know. I really gotta use that bad boy, right? So, yeah, so that should be fun. Yeah. The Green Dream, I remember 2 years ago, the Green Dream, I summoned on that, and it was fucking awesome. I plus 10 to Thor, I plus 10 a Ninja, Corrin. I got pretty close with Legendary Male Byleth, and I got a lot. Ooh, nice, Farina. Very nice. I remember she was a pretty good unit. She was like a big stat ball because you just give her Dragon Flowers, and then she's just gained so much stats. I don't know if this is very good anymore nowadays because people just get 7 stats for free anyways. But cool. At least her fodder's not bad. Okay, well, maybe it's a little bit outdated now, but hey, she's voiced by Reba Burr, so that's kind of cool. You know, gotta find that silver lining somehow. Anyways, we keep getting Pity broken, so that's fantastic. But yeah, pretty looking forward to Hero Rises this year. I'm probably going to be summoning 1,000+ orbs on it. It's going to be pretty fun. I hope you are looking forward to that as well, because my wallet sure isn't. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Anyways, something else I wanted to discuss during this summoning are the refines that we got. And a lot of them were pretty interesting. I feel like none of them were like super duds. I mean, okay, some of them are better than others, but most of them are either really good or pretty interesting. So let's, I'm just gonna talk about them. So, Dogger, as a mythic unit, she got both a weapon and a skill, like, update and an extra skill. So, she got attack speed Hexblade. That is actually really good. I don't know if she necessarily wants it, but as fodder, that is extremely good. I think that skill is fantastic. I used to not be a super big fan of it, but looking back, I was a big moron, and that skill is actually pretty amazing. So, really good for her. In terms of her weapon, the biggest thing that her weapon got was giving the Pathfinder status to her support partner. That is huge. That is extremely good. It basically makes her similar to like the Wind Tribe Dogger last year, and that was a really good unit. She's really good in summoner duels in certain maps, and now that you can have like two of these kind of like, oh my god, nice, we got a Hilda, hell yeah. But yeah, essentially now that you have two of like the Wind Doggers, that is really scary. That's really potent. So, yeah, really excited to try her out in summoner duels. I want to try to do the quadruple Pathfinders. I think that would be really fun. And then she also has Omni Unity, dull attack speed defense, speed-based true damage, and 40% DR in her weapon, and that's just in her weapon alone. So then she has Sun Twin Wing Plus, which gives her no follow-up, speed-based damage, or speed-based true damage, and then 50% damage reduction piercing. All of that is extremely good, because I feel like for a while now, she hasn't been able to do as much damage for a while, just because there's so many great tanks these days that she does no damage, so all this extra stuff is really freaking good. So I'm really excited. I want to give her a new build, and she's actually really close to being plus 10, so hopefully in her like banner rerun I'll be able to plus 10 her. So yeah, really happy that Dogger, one of my favorite Fae OCs, got a really good refine. I think she definitely deserved it. Definitely one of my favorites. So I'm really happy about that. Then Saros. So Saros, I remember she used to be hailed as one of the best units in the game. But that's just because she was like one of the few units who gave a defense, like a 7th defense slot on ARD, which is hilarious. Nowadays, I don't think she's that good. But yeah, her weapon, well, it's pretty interesting. So it gives her guard, slaying, res-based true damage, and dragon wall. So if you use this with normal dragon wall, she's just gonna be walling off a lot of damage, which could be pretty good. Yeah, and then as her extra skill that she has attack res scowl, which is a really good skill. So yeah, that's really good for foddering. If you have extra copies of her, it makes me kind of regret foddering the extra copies that I did have. So that's a little painful. Maybe from now on, I'm just gonna hold off on ever foddering mythic units, just because they're gonna get something nice down the line. It might be a couple years from now, but if you hold out, it's gonna be good. Anyways, we have not gotten a single fucking focus unit yet. It's kind of weird. But anyways, then Sarah's got Wings of Light Plus, which basically still buffs mythic allies, but then gives more stuff. So along with the stats, it gives a 30% damage reduction, which is pretty good, and the blade effect. And it also gives it to herself as well. So yeah, not only does it buff her allies, it also buffs herself. And that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So yeah, Saros, I still don't think she's gonna be a top tier defense mythic by any stretch of the imagination, but at least she has some supporting capabilities, and at the very least, she still supplies that 7th defense slot, and that is value, my friend. So yeah, Saros, not bad, but I don't think I'm gonna be summoning for her necessarily. So yeah. Okay, finally we got a Mirabilis. Oh my god, she's a 5-star. I mean, yay! She's a 5-star. Whee! Okay. Alright. My name is Mirabilis. This weather makes me want to... Alright, I feel you there. Sometimes I just want to sleep all day as well. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Okay, well, the very least, she as a unit is pretty awesome. Giving bonus doubler and inflicting panic on her foes from her dance skill is pretty great, honestly. Yeah, this unit's pretty good. I mean, she needed an upgraded version just because all the other fairies did, but she didn't. So it felt like she was being left out a little bit. But yeah, this is a really solid unit. Feels like all the fairies are always really solid just because as flyers they can have like guidance or a lot of the other plethora of flying support skills, which are really good still. So Mirabilis is a pretty solid like investment if you want a good dancer, a relatively easy to merge dancer, but you might need to overhaul her kit because this isn't cutting it. But yeah, pretty cool. So I'm at my Spark. I think what I'm gonna do is Spark for Sylvain. That way I could skip out on blues and just snipe on red and green. I think I'm gonna do that. So yeah, let's get Sylvain, even though I would rather have gotten Chloe, but for the sake of summoning and for my orbs, I need to be tactical. I need to be smart about this. So let us get Sylvain first. Here he is. Definitely was expecting some Three Houses units because of the Linhard silhouette, but was not expecting Sylvain. I'm Sylvain Jose Gautier. I rushed here as soon as I heard about the festival. Where's all the cute bunnies? Don't say it like that, you fucking shithead. I don't know what else to say. But yeah, at least its art's cool. And we finally got a good Sylvain in the game. The other ones were free to play, or they're like 4-star units with no preferred weapon. This weapon is pretty solid. It's one of those, if you use a rally skill, then they could act again kind of units, similar to like Sane or Ninja Heather or something like that. And those units are pretty good. I feel like they're really underrated. He has no quarter, which is very awesome. Speed, defense, near trace 4 is fine, I guess, but I would rather just have Kanto built into a skill / weapon. It's just easier that way. When it's like this, it takes up a B slot, and the B slot is pretty valuable. So, if you can, I feel like I'd rather not have it be in the B. Like, I would rather not have the near trace 4, but I guess it's fine. So yeah, we got Sylvain. Now we could skip out on blues and hopefully get the last 2 units before I spend too many more orbs. So yeah, back to some of the refines. So Duo Makaya's, I felt like hers is really good as well. So she basically kind of does the same thing where she hits hard, and she hits hard based off of the number of debuffs on the unit. And she does this by like debuffing a lot more. She is kind of like Yoon in that she puts out a lot of debuffs, but she also does the sabotage skill instead of the panic skill, which could be better in some cases, actually probably better in this case because of the debuffs that she will dish out because of dish out to the nearby allies of the enemies. So the sabotage is going to do a lot more like debuffing, which is just really good. Yeah, and then she gets the extra damage based off of both the penalties foes. Wait, what? The foes' penalties or the penalties of the foes around them. I can't talk today. And then she also has 50% DR piercing. That's really good. Full DR piercing would be better, but 50%, not bad. So, yeah. I'm really happy with how Duo Makaya turned out. Although I don't think I'm going to be getting the refine myself. I think what I'm going to do is try to find a Duo Makaya with a good build and a good refine in Binding Worlds. Just because I don't have a good build on my Makaya, and I don't want to, give the fodder out, so I'd rather just find a good one in Binding Worlds. The problem is Binding Worlds is quite a gamble. Sometimes you'll find the thing you want, and sometimes you'll find fucking nothing. So, yeah, a big gamble, but that's just the way I'm going to approach Duo Makaya right now. Next is Fallen Male Crom, the first of the Wave 3 Fallen units to get a refine. So, he just gets more stats when he's alone. He also gives himself dodge, and then neutralizes foes' bonus status effect, which is pretty, I guess that's fine. And then speed-based true damage is also pretty good as well. Yeah, he is a pretty fast unit from what I remember. So yeah, just I feel like he's not gonna play any different. He's basically the same unit. He's just a little bit better. So I guess that's pretty good. But I can't say I'm super impressed. He's just pretty okay. The next is Annette. I like this one a lot. So she's like one of the rally queens of years past. I mean, she's still pretty good, to be honest. She gives extra movement to certain units that aren't cavalry with 2 range. But I mean, and she still does that. But now she can move again. Move and act again after she does that. So this gives her the opportunity to rally up more units, or rally and then initiate in the combat. And her combat is not that bad. Like, she's no chump. She's got like essentially the Hex Blade effect, and then her weapon gives her extra stats, some damage reduction, and some attack-based true damage. All of these are really freaking good. Yeah, and that's like, she's not gonna be like, she's not Haether level, but she's pretty good. If you could get a Ruse 4 skill on her, I think she'd be really solid. Yeah, I'm pretty impressed with her, honestly. I don't even know if I care about giving her extra fodder, because she doesn't really need it. All she really needs is a Ruse 4 skill, and then her Refine itself is really good for supporting. I don't really care about her combat, to be honest, so you can honestly just give her like a Fury 3 and the A skill, and she'd be fine for the most part. And then maybe like, I mean, I don't know, just whatever C skill to give her, and she'll be good. Then there's Midori, who got a new weapon because she had the Spendthrift Bow. Man, Spendthrift Bow really takes me back. Don't you guys remember when that weapon was like the most powerful free-to-play bow of all time? That was, wow, that takes me way back. But yeah, so now her new weapon, I think it's called the Lucky Bow or something. It gives her attack-based true damage and attack-based flat DR. So that's pretty decent, and it does the same. It still has like the same, like, give +7 attack and -7 on the enemy, something like that, I think. So that's still pretty good. And then she also has this thing where she heals herself and her allies, and also neutralizes the penalties of herself and her allies at the start of turn, which is pretty good. And it makes sense too, because she's like an apothecary, so it just makes sense for her to do that. She does have a weird thing where, like, after combat she inflicts +2 special cooldown to herself, which again is similar to like the Spendthrift Bow, which kind of sucks. It's a pretty steep cost, to be honest, but especially since the weapon isn't like super OP by any stretch of imagination. It's just pretty good, but it is kind of like replicating the Spendthrift skill and fates, so that's kind of cool. I really appreciate that. Oh my god, where are the reds and greens, baby? I just want one of each. I'm not asking for too much. I just want every unit on the banner, but just one, okay? See, I'm not asking for too much. But yeah, Midori is pretty solid, so I think she is a pretty solid unit to use now. And then, last but not least, or maybe it is least, I don't know, is Gangrel. So he has like the Levin dagger. I don't know why they're so allergic to the Levin sword in Heroes, but whatever. So it inflicts guard status at start of combat, or no, at start of turn, and then res-based true damage. And I don't remember what his res is, but I think it must be pretty decent if they are going to give him true damage based off of it. He has the Hex Blade effect, which just makes sense because it's, you know, the Levin sword, or Levin dagger, I guess. And then he has 30% damage reduction. So yeah, all of that is pretty solid for a Grail unit. Is he like super broken? Is he like hard level? No, not even close. I don't think so. Is he good though? Yeah, I'd say he's pretty solid. He's probably maybe a little bit worse than Pern, but he's still like, you know, he's got his trade-offs. He's got his, you know, he's got his pros and cons. So definitely Gangrel is definitely someone to consider if you need a dagger unit. So yeah, overall, I'd say the refined batch has all been pretty interesting. None of them were like throwaways. Like, even Gangrel's was pretty decent. Not OP, but pretty solid, so that's pretty cool. Man, I kind of wish I would have gotten at least one Kagetsu by now. I haven't gotten a Kagetsu yet. I could really use a Kagetsu. But we're not getting Kagetsu, we're not getting any focus units. What is our rate now? 4.25. I guess that's not too bad, except that's fucking terrible. So come on, baby, come on. This is like one of my worst luck in a while. I mean, I usually have pretty decent luck, but this has been a little subpar. I don't want to complain. I did get some pretty good stuff earlier, but it's slowed down a little bit. Anyways, in order to prevent myself from complaining, let's talk about the combat manuals, Volume 5. They have been revealed, and they're really something else, man. So, at the end of each path, there's a rearmed unit. So we have Ingrid, Lucina, Ganungagap, Tana, Reinhard, and Sonia. All of these are pretty. Ooh, we got Owain Dark. Nice. I actually prefer Owain over Odin. I just think swords are cooler than magic. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. I don't even think I'm gonna save him for the Blue Flame fodder. It's just Blue Flame is so not good anymore. I'm just gonna merge him up, and I like Owain, so it's perfectly fine. Okay, let's keep going. So yeah. We're getting a lot of great manuals. All the rearmed ones are pretty good. The only thing about that is that there's no melee infantry. So there's no what's her name? What is Hell's retainer's name? I forgot her name. But we don't have her, which kind of sucks because even though she's not a good unit, she's great for fodder duplication. So that's a little bit rough, but it is what it is. In particular, Ingrid is probably one of the better ones just because she's a flyer and her weapon is really good. So, good weapon, great potential for fodder duplication. Okay, we got Naomi. Big crybaby. Fuck! Okay, I just wanted one Chloe. Maybe I shouldn't have gotten Sylvain. I should have said, fuck you, Sylvain. I don't even like you anyways. I should have gotten the Chloe. That probably is what I should have done. But, it's too late now. Anyways, in terms of the other combat manuals, we also got, Winter Dimitri. He has fantastic fodder all around. No quarter, attack speed prime, panic 4. All those are really good. So that's pretty amazing. Also would be great if you're trying to merge him up. There's also Young Hector. Young Hector has really good fodder as well. Well, I guess mainly it's just Armored Beacon. I guess the Savior skill is still pretty good, and the Vengeful Fighter 4 is okay. Ascended Fear is also really good as well. She's just I feel like she's most well known for her fodder than actually being a unit. I don't even know what she does. I just know that her fodder is really fucking good, and I would love to get multiple copies of her every time I summon. And then there's Ninja Heather. That's like the last one that I felt was like super enticing, just because Ninja Heather has really good fodder. The Roost 4 skills are really good, but they're also really rare. So, yeah, definitely really happy that they gave her out, and she's like the second unit in the Tellius like path. So she's not even like, you don't even need to go too far in the path to get her, which is pretty awesome, honestly. So really happy about that. Hopefully we get a lot of manuals down the line, because I really want to start getting some of these rearmed combat manuals. It's pretty awesome. So yeah. Oh, also something I want to mention is that the Emblem Rings Volume 2 have arrived at my home, and they're just sitting behind me right now, waiting for me to unbox them through a video. So just wanted to let you know about that. That should be coming up real soon. I don't know exactly when, but it is happening. It is happening. So get excited, get pumped, get hyped, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, they look pretty cool at the very least. Oh, finally! Alright, we got Fram, the Spring Fangirl. I'm Fram, steward of the Divine Dragon. I'm so happy to be at this festival. The Divine Dragon is where? Well, I actually have 4 Divine Dragons, so it's kind of... Your little heart might explode if I ever tell you that, so I'm not going to tell you anything. What I do know is that this sucks, because her speed is a bane. That's not super good, but hey, I'm at least happy to get her. And I think she's really cool. She's able to kind of replicate the chain guard thing in Engage. Someone in the comments mentioned that. Because I did not pick up on that, and I think that's really cool. I really like how Heroes implements the main line games into Heroes. That's really cool. Also, I'm pretty sure her axe is supposed to be a reference. I can't speak today. A reference of Clan and Vander as well. So that's pretty cool. Really, I think that's really cute. It just kind of sucks that Clan or Vander aren't in the game yet, but eventually I'm sure they will be. Probably. Maybe one day. But I'm still kind of amazed we don't have Fulgado or normal Tamara yet. So, maybe someday, I suppose. But, alright, cool to get her. Will we get another one? Maybe, nope, okay. Well, we don't have many orbs left to try to get a Chloe. We have enough for 2 summons, and my barracks are full. So I guess, you know, I'm just gonna add some more orbs, and then while I cleanse my barracks, so I will see you guys in a moment. Alright, so I opened up my wallet and got one of those 25 orb packs. So hopefully, if I just snipe on red, I can get Chloe. She's making it awfully hard to try to get her. Actually, for a while, she was like the only engage unit I was missing. Here's a Camilla. Okay, a Drift Camilla. I kind of forgot what her refine was. I don't think it was particularly good. It was fine, I suppose. I just still think this Adrift banner was kind of weird, but alright, so hopefully we can get Chloe soon. Very soon. Oh my god, where the fuck are the reds? Alright, yeah. We're getting to salty territories. I usually don't get too salty, but that's also because I've been blessed with some great summons in the past. So this has been the first time in a while that my summons haven't been as jaw-droppingly amazing. So, yeah. I don't know. I feel spoiled sometimes, but yeah, I feel like I did everything correct. I got rid of the blue so I could just snipe on red and greens, and I still was not rewarded for my good behavior. Yes. So, alright, let's keep going. We don't... Where are the red, baby? Okay, alright, okay. Alright, well, we're back to where we started. We had 9, and then I got like 25, and now we're back at 9 again. Let's see where... Oh my fuck. Am I gonna need... I gotta buy more orbs, don't I? God damn it, I was gonna save up for a Hero Rises, and the game does this to me. Fantastic game. Alright, well, I guess I'll see you guys again soon. Alright, I purchased another orb pack. If I don't get Chloe within this amount of orbs, then I'm just done. I'm just done. And then we're just gonna have to live without Chloe for a little bit. It kind of sucks because she's really good from what I saw, but she just does not want to come home. It's unfortunate, but sometimes it's just how the cookie crumbles. So yeah, I hope you guys had some better summons than I did. Because I saw some people saying like, oh, I got them within the first 5 summons. I'm still trying to get her, man. I guess now I know how it feels for Oblivion to try to get Ninja Heather last year. That must have been pretty painful, actually. Oh shit, okay. Man, I'm starting to get kind of sleepy. Alright, let's hurry up. Try to get Chloe, please. Do I need to like make it some sort of animal sacrifice like the Greek warriors of old did? They would just chop up a lamb's stomach and sacrifice its innards to Zeus, asking for luck in the coming war. Is that what I'm going to have to do? I think that's what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to sacrifice someone. Someone is going to be sacrificed at this point. Where is Chloe? Getting a little frustrated now, especially since I spent so many orbs on a banner that I wasn't even super excited about. I'm going to be honest. Because a Hero Rises is coming up soon. That is the banner I really want to go ham on. That is going to be a lot of value. Right now, we're fucked. That's what it is. I'm not even gonna like fucking pull any punches. We are getting totally screwed over right now. Oh my fucking... Are you kidding me? Get the fuck out of here, Hugh. Humongous douchebag. Get the fuck out of here. Oh my god. Well... This has been a very interesting... You know, that's why the pity rate should be a lot lower. It should not match your 5-star focus. It should be at the very... It should be like half. Right? I don't know. Then it could be like... Yeah, then it should be like... It starts out... Your focus is 4, and then the 5-star is 2. That should how it be, not 3 and 3. Because this shit is kind of annoying. I don't like it. Yeah, I just kind of wish Heroes was not gambling. I just wish it was like League of Legends where you could just buy skins. This is... yeah, imagine paying like $200 for a skin in League of Legends. I mean, I've done that before, but at least I didn't gamble for it. I just bought it straight up, you know? This is gambling. This should be illegal. I never thought I'd be into gambling, but I guess I'm into gambling now. It's the life I live now. I'm also surprised I haven't really got that many Mirabilises either. I just got the 1, which is kind of insane. Alright, well, we ended up not... I don't think we're going to be getting Chloe, which is pretty shitty. I usually have at least 1 copy of every duo/harmonic unit. So, I don't know if we're going to have to return to this at one point. Oh my fucking god. This is... Okay, well... We're at the final summon of Destiny. Let's see what we can get. Oh my god, there's 2 reds. Are you kidding me? So many choices, so little time. Right. No, bottom left. Bottom left. I know people are really hyping up the bottom left. We're gonna go bottom left. So let's go. Come on, baby. Big money. Come on, Chloe. Okay, we got smoke. We got smoke, and that's a good sign. Okay, it's just a Roy. Alright, okay, alright, okay. It's not alright, okay, though. It is actually pretty not okay. But anyways, alright, let's end off this summoning session with a more positive note. I will see you all in the recap. Okay, so this is what I got in around, like 500-ish orbs, I think. Yeah, it started off pretty great. We got some units with some really great fodder. We did get this Mirabilis, 5 stars, and then we sparked Sylvain, which at this point I kind of regret. I probably should have just gotten, I probably should have just sparked for Chloe at this point. But then we got Fram with not the best IVs, but hey, at least we got her. And then we got a lot of pity breaks. Yeah, pity breaks are not fun. I don't know what dumb fuck out there in IS thought pity breaks were a good idea. I just think every banner should just automatically have a spark every time you summon 40 times, you know? It shouldn't be just the one-time spark and you're done. I want that guarantee all the time, you dumb bitches. But hey, that's just my opinion. So yeah. And in any case, you know, we got 3 out of the 4 units, so that's still pretty solid. So overall, you know, not my hypest summoning session of all time, but it was a summoning session of all time. So yeah, let me know how you guys did on this banner. Are you summoning on this banner? Are you skipping for Hero Rises? I feel like most people are just skipping for Hero Rises just because there's not terribly many meta influential units on this banner, so I guess that makes sense. But I got massive FOMO, bro, so I really wanted to get that Chloe, but she didn't want to come home. So, yeah, we'll see when she wants to come home. But, yeah, that about covers this summoning session. Yeah, please let me know how you are doing, and let me know how you did on this banner, because I'm always curious about how y'all are doing in the gacha landscape. In any case, I hope you all enjoyed this summoning session of the 2024 Spring Banner. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.